80s like rocker girl who, you know, decided to go like on an exercise and binge or something. I don't know. I just go with the big brass and hair. My hair is getting longer, see, which means the longer it gets, the more uncontainable it will be. But I like it. I like it. I like my hair when it's all wild and full of passion and full of just. I'm in a good mood. Are you guys? Some people were getting down with the amendum, but I have to tell you, amendum and Brett, they go way, way back. And frankly, good ponage wouldn't be proper without amendum. And then to end it with Coughlin and what he thought about the straight dope and Brett Keane debate. It was masterfully done. It's one of the greatest ponages of Brett Keane of all time because it's not just me doing the ponage. It's everyone else through the years contributing. And the last thing that Coughlin said was he hoped that ponage of Brett Keane will be around forever. And it did. And it's amazing what we have achieved here. We, as a team of atheists and Christians, have completed an alliance to say no to Brett Keane, because Brett Keane has been very damaging to a lot of people over the years. And I try to be nice to him. But he just does the meanest things to people. And he should not. Especially crazy bitches who are sick of men's bullshit. You picked the wrong time to mess with this girl. But see, this girl, she will rip the living shit out of you. I will. I'll rip the living shit out of you because I can. Because I want to. Because it makes me feel better about myself, Brett Keane. Brett Keane, you're my bitch. Just remember that. Oh, look at this. This is a copy claim. Brett Keane is striking again. A copyright claim was created for content in the true ponage. A copyright owner content claim was in your material. This is just a heads up. Don't worry, you're not in trouble, and your account standing is not affected by this. There are either ads running on your video with the revenue going to the copyright owner or the copyright owner receiving. That's fine. I really don't care, but I mean, let's view the claim details because this is just hilarious. That hey. It's worth it. I have two That's how you fix things. You don't have to whine like a little baby. You just freaking fix it. Remove song. There. There. It's gone. There. Sorry, Brett. You failed. You failed. See, that's the problem. People. You know, now you might be like, well, Shannon, you do the same thing. No, me. What happens is I get really pissed off at people and I blast them. I have no agenda. I'm just venting. There is a difference, and a woman needs to vent sometimes. sue me. Men can be assholes. Like you. You can be a big asshole. A big giant asshole. Named Brett Keane. Anyway. Positively godless. Desperate for views much? No, actually, I'm not desperate for views because I could get just as many views by just being myself. Shanny is just having another meltdown. Yes, yes, Scotty baby, I'm having such an incredible meltdown right now. No, it's not a meltdown. What it is just Brett King comes back because he wants attention. Well, I'm giving him the attention he wants. Because the attention he always tries to get is the negative. So might as well just throw it at him. I do it with love. I do it with love. I do it with grace. And I do it because it's entertaining. And why not be entertaining when you can be entertaining? Please, Scott, you know you're a musician. I mean, don't you like to entertain people? Does it please you? Does it give you, big old like lovey feelies in here, Scott? Anywhere? Anywhere, Scott? Is there a heart in there? Or are you like the Grinch and it's like really, really small, like your penis? And maybe you need a love of a dog to like grow it like 3 sizes, or maybe you need like little who's singing. I mean, I really don't know, Scott. I just don't really know. Who cares about Brett? I care about Brett. Everyone cares about Brett. You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Brett Keane. So shut your mouth. Have a little bit of honor on Brett Keane, okay? He's back and he's going after blood. Brett doesn't think you should be cared about. You might want to go after him. That would be very fun. Brett, go take Positively Godless on. It would be interesting times. With the two of your attitudes, brilliant ponage there. Anyway, Robo, you always think I'm high. Why do you always think I'm high? You're like, it better not be heroin what you're smoking. Do I look like I'm always smoking heroin? God, I smoke cigarettes. But I am, having some coke. So, I mean, you caught me. I'm on the coke. I'm on the coke. That's my dad's. That's not mine. This whole thing is my dad's. So it's his design. What he wants in this room, I'm just going to leave it. My room will be pink and fluffy and just comfortable. And when a man sees nice pink sheets, revenues, when you see those sheets, you're going to want me. You're going to want me. You know it. You know you belong with me, baby, and I belong with you. Always. Anyway, I have a like. Sorry, I can't write. Oh, come on, Scotty, baby. I know you want to talk to me. Come on, Scott. You can come in here. We can talk about like things like Minnesota and how wacky its weather is and how those thunderstorms were. We could talk about that if you want to, Scott. It'll make you feel so special, Scott. So special. But see, you want to be mean to me all the time, like Brett Keane too. So I really can't take you seriously. I really can't. See, I've already been fully broken. You can't break something that's already broke. Go to the chat, look in it. I have the Hangout link in it. Hangout link in the chat. Come on in. I need Renee. Let me see. Let's invite people. Renee. Let's see. Who else should I go and invite in my Hangout? Ah, Jackie. Jackie Kite, invite her in. Oh, let's get Napalm because isn't it like something Napalm something Napalm? It's not. Gosh. I don't know then. Veckle, there's Veckle. Veckle. Let's do Rand Campbell. Rand Campbell is Rand Campbell. Oh wait, he's on Flat Out. Selected. Let's see. Who else should I invite? I don't know. And when you want to. I'm waiting. Unless you all want to see me entertain myself. Nah, we're watching something. What are you watching? What are you watching, Scott? Anyway, enough teasing Scott. Well, since I'm waiting for someone to come in, I'm gonna go look for some things pertaining to Brett Keane. Since it is about Brett Keane still. Why? Because we'll welcome him back to YouTube in the most best of ways. Because Brett Keane always needs to be welcomed back in the best of ways. So I'm searching right here on YouTube with Brett Keane exposed. Let's see. There's a John Crowley that says, F you, Brett Keane. Wrath of Keane Part 1, Consumer Fraud in Keane. Brett Keane exposed. Oh my God. Well, it turns out if you type Brett Keane exposed, you will get 3,270 results of people exposing Brett Keane. Wow. Of course, you could always put in more amendum. I mean, there's that. I'm gonna look. I don't know. We'll find out. Tommy from the Bronx. Wow, Brett. Brett. Like seriously, Brett. You have been like, good God, Brett. I'm just looking at these things right now, and may I say, Brett, kudos to you for being the most infamous man on YouTube. I mean, good God, Brett. Good God. But frankly, if there's anyone I love just ripping the shit out of Brett King, it's Amendum. I'm just waiting for people to come in. I mean, I could, not bore you. I mean, oh wow. I mean, this just goes on and on. Brett. I don't know. I don't know, Brett. I don't know, Brett. You coming after me. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake, especially going after Rev News. I can't let you get away with that. I can't. It goes beyond all thinking to me. Beyond all thinking. Not that I'm above thinking or below thinking or whatever. I'm sleep deprived at this moment. No, I know some people will be like, you can't go to sleep if you're drinking caffeine, you moron. Oh, I'm sorry, but Coca-Colas are delicious. And I was craving next to a god. You're just jelly. Brett Keane has the ultimate physical form next to God? No, Egyptian opera singer, I thought you liked me. Is it because I won't go lezzy for you? I'm sorry. It's just I can't help it. I can't help my loves. Help at all. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go down the list, I guess. We'll go down the list. Because I ain't talking to myself. You're going to have to entertain me, people. We are working together. We are working together at this as one to make sure that Brett Keane don't fuck with us no more. Because there's way too many of us that remember. And there's way too many of us that cannot let him take advantage of these people who are ignorant of who he is. We can't do that. We have done this since the beginning of YouTube. We have all banded together time and time again to get rid of Brett Keane because he destroys lives and he hurts a lot of people. Have to band together so he doesn't do that. Now he continues to do it to me. He likes beating women. It's part of his thing. Um, it's true. Well, and men too. Pretty much anyone that disagrees with him. He'll just be all bitchy too. Be bitchy. Be bitchy. It's okay. I don't mind you being bitchy. But you know what? Let's do some napalm. Because napalm, he's a master of ponage. What can I say? Okay. Oh, what is he doing? I'm sorry.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. I could just do that, really. I really could. I could just, like, that could be my entire response to Brett Keane. It's just fuck you. I don't even remember where I was going, but look at that. Fucking clown. Yeah, you're a badass motherfucker. Why does it have this fucking black part here? This is fucking useless. Like, hey, Brett, how about this? How about you find a fucking song that fits to the part with fucking pictures so you don't have this unsightly fucking black part here with nothing fucking in it? I don't know why I'm fucking complaining because your videos are fucking nothing. Never fucking said an insightful fucking thing in your goddamn fucking life.
It never ceases to amaze me, ladies and gentlemen, how far trolls will go in order to achieve getting your attention.
Yeah, you know, threatening a rape victim with contact from their rapist. That's, yeah, those trolls do that. Yeah, that's, yeah, like.
They don't care if it's positive. They don't care if it's negative attention.
Who the fuck wants positive attention from Brett Keane? Like, seriously. Like, if I got praise from fucking Brett Keane, I would feel dirty. I really fucking would. In fact, like, what the first time I fucking went after him, he, like, tried to kiss my ass, and it just felt fucking disgusting. He was like, napalm's actually kind of funny. It's like he gives me a chuckle. It's like, ugh, don't watch my fucking videos. I mean, watch these because, like, I know these fucking hurt you. That's why you're fucking flagging them down. And that's, I'll fucking say it. That's all I want to fucking do, Brett. I want to fucking hurt you.
Attention. And every once in a while, I get.
Well, Brett, congratulations. You're getting the fucking attention. Your trolly little fucking antics have fucking worked, and you're getting your little fucking attention. Like this, Brett must be looking into a fucking mirror when he does these fucking videos because it's like he's projecting so fucking much. He's projecting so fucking much. You could put a fucking sheet of clear fucking plastic on him and beam something onto a white fucking board.
And I feel the need to throw them a bone, to feed the trolls. It's amazing the kind of things that they'll say and do in order to get your attention.
Yeah, like saying, I'm going to contact your rapist and make a video with them. I'll tell them to say hi. Yeah, that's really deplorable, low fucking behavior, and anybody who fucking does it should be fucking shunned. And anybody who fucking defends said fucking person should also be fucking shunned.
Some of them will actually crack pedophile jokes. Some of them will actually make false accusations about you.
Yeah, like, no, Brett, we have the fucking screenshot. Or are you talking about your fucking, you hitting your wife and your mom? Because that's like, it's easy on the internet. Like, you know what? I'll get the fucking links and I'll put them fucking in this video so everybody can fucking see them. You know what? That'll be the next fucking video. I'll just read out your fucking police report. And then people can be like, oh yeah, he's not fucking making up shit. He is a fucking piece of shit wife beater. You're the one who makes up shit anyways, fucking Brett. That's your whole, everything you've ever fucking done on YouTube is one big bullshit fucking lie. Everything from your agoraphobia to your shitty fucking poetry.
Some of them will actually sit there and crack jokes about you as a person, the way you look.
Me, he's talking about me. But he's too much of a coward to bring it up because he thinks like this is gonna fucking stop it. He thinks like this fucking great fucking shit video he's making is like gonna make me pause and be like, wow, Brett's right. No, it's fucking not, Brett. This is just making my dick harder. Keep squirming.
Well, you sound everything, anything that they can think of. I know that the person who made their little video towards me attacking the shit out of me, you'll probably feel like you've accomplished something.
I've accomplished more in my fucking life than you have, and I'm half your fucking age. So yeah, I have. I mean, there you fucking go.
You'll probably feel like you're glad that day that you hit the recorder and ran your fucking mouth, as I'm about to show everyone. But the truth is that in real life, you obviously are antisocial. You most likely have...
Says the person with agoraphobia and who can't be around fucking crowds. At least I actually go out fucking places, Brett. That's fucking hilarious. You know what? I'm gonna fucking steal a line from Gary. That is like the fucking pot calling the sun black.
Absolutely no friends, and no one, and I mean no one, is going to show interest to someone who is so cruel and so horrible. So shit.
Really? Because where I fucking stand, my videos have like 3 times the fucking views your fucking videos have. So yeah, it seems like people like cruel and fucking hateful Brett. Especially when it's directed at a fucking cruel and hateful fucking creature such as your fucking self. So fuck you, Brett. Monsters get fucking chased by townsfolk. That's the natural order of fucking things. And guess what, Brett? You're a fucking big fat monster.
Yes, yourself. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Says the person who threatened a rape victim with contact from their rapist. Also, the person who is a wife beater and a fucking plagiarist and who hit their fucking mother. So yeah, like I should be ashamed of myself, even though I've never done any of those fucking things. Yeah, I might call somebody a fucking shitbag scumhole like you are, Brett, but at least I won't be like, oh, you were fucking raped by someone? Well, guess what? I'm going to get the rapist in a video, and we're going to make a video together, and they're going to fucking say hi to you. How about that? You know what, Brett? I've never sunk to that fucking level. You fucking have. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You see why I fucking say he must be doing this fucking shit in a mirror? Like, seriously, you know what? I should just play back to fucking Brett. Like, I could pwn him with his own fucking stupid, shitty fucking words.
Really should. It's people like you that don't make it too far in the world. You really need to take a...
Says the 34-year-old who has to get their fucking wife on the floor and cheap fucking makeup to beg on the fucking internet. Yeah, you've made it so fucking far, haven't you, Brett? That's the face of a winner, folks. Yeah.
No one can hear me. Check. Hello, people. How are you? Anyway, sorry about that. That was disturbing to watch. Disturbing. But anyway, I'm not feeling good. Sorry that happened. I was downstairs. I'm not feeling good. I feel like I'm getting that cold again. And that's not good for me. I don't want that cold. I want to squash that cold. I don't like not feeling good. It doesn't feel good not feeling good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I'm going to wrap this up. Because I really want to wrap it up. Because I need to get some sleep. But guys, have you learned or listened with Brett Keane yet? Now, I like most of the people, they know about Brett Keane because, you know, people cross paths all the time. But there are times, people, that crossing those paths are not very good. Because Brett Keane is after it. And when Brett Keane's after it, he likes to hurt people. When Brett Keane likes to hurt people, it hurts all of us at the end of the day. And we really hurt by Brett Keane. Because it hurts to be hurt by Brett Keane. And we've been through this over and over again. But there are people that are new that don't know anything about Brett Keane. So how do we handle this situation? He's back. He's going on attacks. He's already attacked G-Man. What do you do? What do you do? How do you deal with it? How do you adjust to very, very, very testing to one's spirit, dealing with that nonsense over and over and over again. So what should you do? What should we do? How are we going to handle this, dear people? How are we going to handle it? Because we need to handle this situation. It's a very serious situation we're having. And there's a lot of people saying I shouldn't trust John. But, I have my hopes for John Krishala that he has changed to the good side via this girl. Now John has a very particular route he could go. He could go after Brett and do the same thing with Brett and end up getting hurt a bunch of times, or he could stick with me and my fellow people. Because trust me, J-Dubs, you would be so much happier if you didn't have Brett Keane in your life. You'd be so much happier. Well, you already have my respect, but you know, he's really used you as a pincushion and as a straw man for so many years, J-Dub. Really. That Brett Keane likes to hurt people more than anyone else I know. He doesn't do the occasional hurting of people. He does it until they make a video response of him, and then he makes a video response and la 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 la. You know, it's just an endless amount of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And we really shouldn't be doing is insanity, and we don't want to be insane. Now, do we? New children. No, we don't. What we want to be is proper human beings. I'm just saying. Proper human beings that aren't going to false flag people. No, I understand, J-Dubs. You have a past. But note this. You are righteous now. You're serving God the Father. Part of Hashem. Brett Keane, he doesn't know who he belongs to. He just knows it exists. He's just a God believer. You know, he even supports the Quran. I mean, J-Dubs, you should know. The Muslims, they want to take down Israel. Can't let them do that to the motherland now, do you? And he supports the Quran. He supports these people who want to take out Israel. The Quran is very anti-Semitic. You should know that. Make the right choice, J-Dubs. Make the right choice, because I'll tell you this. Christians, we may have a love-hate relationship with the Jews, but that's just something Hashem did so all of us can go into His beautiful glory. But know this girl is genuine. And I'm not going to go and put you in precarious positions just to serve my needs. See, J Dubs, I treat you like a man. I let you make your own choices in life. And whatever makes you happy, dear. No, dear. You can do better than Brett Keane. You can do better than Brett Keane. And you have been doing a lot better since he's not really sort of in your life as much anymore. You know, you've improved than what you were. No, I've pointed those things.
So at this point in her life, she was open to J-Dubs because she said they have everything in common. They're both Irish Catholic. So, there's that connection right there. What am I doing? You kids. Well, she was, I don't know, big boobs and massive kind of upper arms. That's always been her thing.
Out with you for a purpose, J-Dubs. Not to offend you or anything, but to show you how much you have changed through the years by Hashem in you. That's your testimony.
It's kind of weird that both of them, Shanny here, who is at a high point in her life when she made this, probably. I think Kristen, I think you said that she's living in her parents' house and just drinking and live streaming. I think this is what she was doing. I think this is one of those periods. But she's obviously feeling good. Alcohol's working. And she's talking to J-Dubs about not choosing Brett Keane. I'm not too sure what kind of relationship they were thinking of, or J-Dubs was thinking of having with Brett Keane, but Shanny's advising against it and rather to choose Shanny.
Testimony right there. That testimony leads people unto salvation. Just remember that testimony. Like my testimony leads to salvation. Because I used to be part of that crew, obviously. Why would I know these characters if I wasn't part of the crew? Well, we knew each other for years. But, I mean, this isn't, Brett Keane isn't good for you. He never was. He always dragged you down for himself. And you don't need to be dragged down anymore, J-Dubs. You need to be lifted up. You need to be lifted up. Not dragged down, lifted up. Not used, but shared in friendship and love and respect.
Shanny's on her own. She has a house to herself. And J-Dubs, who wants to leave New Jersey, is just a ride down the road, down the highway. A couple of hours maybe, I think he said. This video might actually be quite prophetic.
And integrity. That's a lot more better, J-Dubs, than what Brett offers you over and over again. Because you've gotten in so much trouble because of Brett. You can admit it. I've gotten in trouble because of Brett. A lot of people have gotten in trouble because of Brett Keane.
They don't like Brett. She doesn't.
We need to restart the day we don't talk to Brett Keane. We need to start realizing that Brett Keane is the enemy to our YouTube delights. He just always throws a wrench in there and
yeah, same thing.
Destroys everything. Worse than what G-Man does. I mean, G-Man, he just goes into Hangouts and shits on it, and then he's like, I didn't do anything. He's like a cat. But Brett Keane, he knows what he's doing.
Knows no.
And it's not for a good purpose or to serve good. It's always a manipulation thing to it. Brett, I'm sorry.
Ow.
This is who you are. You're just going to have to accept it. Like I have to accept myself of who I am
You do you?
and how I do things. I've accepted myself. I know the only changes I ever going to get are through Yeshua HaMashiach. Something you need.
How's that working out?
But anyway, enough talk about Brett. I'm going to bed. Because this girl needs her sleep. I've been up too long.
Too long.
I'm going mad. If I'm up another day though, I could start hallucinating. It would be wild, trippy. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night.
Okay, so now this is live.
1 minute.
And let's see what's happening. So we go from young Shanny to this. Oh. Well, let's just go retro a little bit. Oh no, she's back.
There we go.
Okay, good. To this. Retro to this.
Camera be like, fuck this bitch.
And she's been live for 8 hours. 350 people watching.
It might be the black lips.
This.
Is it black? No.
She's definitely got a fan base. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Look.
No, that's definitely chapped up motherfucking lips.
No, that's AIDS, baby. She got AIDS on them lips. Shanny has. Remember that movie that Eddie Murphy, or that stand-up comedy that Eddie Murphy once made? Back in the 80s. When AIDS was a unknown thing. Anyway.
I don't know.
Who's she talking to? So
I don't think he's bisexual.
You don't think Rev is bisexual? Okay, what are we doing here?
If Rev stops drinking, he might go back to being nice again and quit looking for AI girlfriends, get back to normal, stop that scary drag character. He needs to stay away from drinking. Hannah, thank you. Hannah knows Jason before he started drinking. She knows how beautiful he used to be.
These people are so predictable.
She does. She really does. She knew how beautiful he was before he started drinking. Mm-hmm.
The more you apply, it doesn't help, Shanny. You've applied enough. Leave it.
I don't know what to think anymore either. Here you go. He was the most beautiful soul I ever saw.
Oh my God.
That man. That's the man I truly love.
She was talking like this before they got together. Now she's talking like this after they split up.
I miss that soul. The alcohol. When he started drinking.
Drinking.
When he started drinking.
Well, maybe he started drinking because you're just sitting down your fat ass doing nothing.
I don't know what he's doing now, but something's not right.
Now she's worried about him.
There ain't no filter on.
The light filter, dude. It's like this. See?
I know. Everything is just fucking weird with him right now.
She's only talking about Jason. It was goodbye, out the door. I'm getting on with my life. That was last night. Or was it this morning? I can't remember.
I really do hope, though, he gets help and he can be okay again. Because he's so stinking beautiful.
Let's see if she sees that. See, I'm not giving her any reason to block me when I leave something. When I write something.
Oh, I haven't heard from him and it's driving me nuts.
See, she ignored me. Even though I put everything in caps just to get her attention.
I adored the Jason I seen in videos before he was wet-brained, and I wondered who he would be today if he had never had alcoholism, detox, and the safe and the proper. Oh, Jesus Christ!
She's right. That's correct.
You must be Scientist Sam.
She fucked him up. Well, he was pretty fucked up.
Ding 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 ding. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit.
Uh-oh, she doesn't have only friends.
Please, for the love of God!
Only trolls. She's got a mod on there now. It's not moving along at a fast pace, folks. I really apologize. Shanny, come on. People want to be distracted and entertained, right? You know, she's got this thing with this camera angle up her nose, while she's got this cigarette, this brown cigarette sticking out of her face.
No, you could be a dry drunk.
Could be a dry drunk. How? The old retro Shiny video was a lot more fun. I should maybe play some more of those. I mean, this is nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to be revealed. Until Jason comes home. We might be going through a dry spell. Hopefully, one of the other Lol's cows can step up to the plate. I'm expecting big things from Von Hilton. Big things.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding. Yeah, no, the trolls are out.
I'm gonna lose my freaking mind, people.
Ooh, she was on the drugs and happy this morning. Now she's losing her mind. It's not taking long. Look at me enjoying every second of it.
I know, he was being taken care of on his wet brain.
You know, she
Jesus
called it wet brain,
Christ.
and I don't even know what that is still to this day. Wet brain. It's a stupid phrase. Or stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. What's the right word? Referral?
People can get wet brain even though they go through detox.
See, she's a doctor.
That's how dangerous that shit is.
Wonder, did she get a medical degree online or did she actually go to school? Wonder. You know, there's one thing I do not get feedback on, and that is while using StreamYard, that is when I use my mic, I can't tell.
All it meant, he had low thiamine levels, low B12 levels. The doctor said, have him keep taking these, go to therapy, and he'll get better within a year or two. We did that, and he did get better in a year or two. But he kept going back to the goddamn booze. Stop blaming me for how Jason is.
Now I've forgotten what I was talking about. Nothing happening.
Yeah, he chose to drink.
I'm going to go look and see if anybody else has popped their head up. One moment.
No, it's Jason. Jason's my husband. Rev is an internet personality. There is quite a difference because I don't look for him for entertainment. Like there's a big difference between Shannon and Shanny.
That's nonsense. What is she talking about? There's a big difference between this and that and Shanny and Shannon.
More like Rev is Jason, but Jason is more than Rev. Do you get that?
Illogical. A equals A. You can't be one thing and another thing at the same time. Right? Try again, Shanny. That's not going to work. Tell us more how much you love him, how much you want him back, how much you miss him. Drugs are wearing off. Come on. Come on. Tell us the truth.
Oh, go away with your fucking bullshit. It's words like that why he's so confused and paranoid anyway.
Yeah, she's getting her I'm feeling fine, like she was this morning, is wearing off. Okay, now I have to go and feed my dog. So I'm just going to leave you with Shanny for a bit. Okay?
No, he didn't call me. Oh, Jesus. That's so mean. I know, it's insane, isn't it, Joey? It's insane. Garg. What is it, watermelon baby girl? Watermelon. What's going on, baby girl?
Well, we don't really have to watch Shannon interact with a cat if you don't want. I've been looking for anything from any content that is from J-Dubs or Von Helton, but there's nothing. So what I want to do is hold on a minute. We got to what does he call himself? Fuck. I can't remember what he calls himself. G-Man. What's his channel? I can't remember what his channel is. G-Man. There it is. I found it. So he's got two channels. He's got let me see if he's got any content on Shanny and Rev like lately. Give me one moment, please. So videos 2 years ago, and live stream 2 weeks ago. I think we watched that one. So let's go to there. What's this one here? No, we don't want that one. But, there we go with this one. Now this one is his anti-atheist channel. So he's got a video from 2 weeks ago, and he's got a live from 2 days ago. Can you be good without God? So if you look at his bottom thing there, the ticker at the bottom, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. This is his ticker at the bottom. Mine says Jason William Egroff. He's back on the booze. And it doesn't have to be. We'll try that one there. Considering that we're on with G-Man. Look at his top right, repent. Now, I want to show you. I got to get there's a picture I want to show. An image. Image. Give me a minute and go find it. This is his introduction. And I don't want to listen to it, to be honest with you. But while I'm looking for this here, this is his statement of faith. And this is what I want to address with G-Man. And anybody who wants to talk about G-Man at all. So maybe while we watch this, well, firstly, I want to see if there's any interest, because it's possible that, people are here to watch Shanny, Jason, and no one else. Haha. So I'm going to add this to the the title. Okay, I'm going to put G-Man, just so that there we go. So read it again, because this is very important. I don't read it because it's absolute nonsense. There's no context. There's no backup of anything. Like I believe in the Holy Spirit. Like, so what? I mean, that doesn't make it real. But now, because he believes in the Holy Spirit, he argues from the point of view that is real. The Holy Spirit, whatever it is, actually exists, and you can't deny it. All of this stuff. Anyway, he's he's back. Here he comes. Let's see.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1 says that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 says, before the man of sin is revealed, that there will be a falling away. Before the day of the Lord, there will be a falling away that will take place because men is going to stop listening to God and is going to listen to man. And that is precisely what.
Isn't every day the day of the Lord? What do you mean the day of the Lord when it's every day? You got to learn your Christianity, G-man. This is not right. I'm gonna correct all your mistakes.
But
all your mistakes of logic.
Many people today are trying to get Christians to do. They're trying to get Christians to listen to reason. Wow.
Listen to reason for a Christian? Are you fucking out of your mind? The word reason isn't even in a theist's dictionary. It's like reason is as non-existent as God exists. That's the way they think.
Why don't they open their eyes?
That's G-Man singing. Beautiful,
like the Atheist Experience song says. I got a little project I'm doing with the Atheist Experience song. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gents.
Oh, he's a winner.
You're not going to be seeing the deconstruction.
A winner
for too much longer. I'm going to be doing a different one. But today, I'm going to be asking a question to the audience, and I'm going to dedicate the entire room, the entire show, to this one question that I'm going to ask today, and that's what the title says. And that is, can you be good without God? Now, the problem in 2025 is this. We think.
We think, and we don't think. Yes, Kristen, Gary, he says he was an atheist. But there's, you know what? Here's a little dilemma I have. If you're an atheist, you know that God doesn't exist. You know that a creator, God, whatever, it's impossible because nature is nature, and nature is its own thing, and we are part of nature. It's like that's it. So this God thing, it's all conceptual crap. So this guy, G-Man, he's of the mind that when he speaks in terms of Lord, Christianity, etc., he comes from the perspective that God is fundamental. Where I say energy is fundamental, he says God is fundamental. I think I have a point. My point sticks. My point is more tangible than his. But what I what I was going to say is that before he became a Christian, I don't know what he was, but he said his dad was Muslim. His father was Muslim. So I don't think he was an atheist. But anyway, before he became a Christian, he was an addict. And he reached out to Christianity to overcome this particular addiction. That's the story. I know it from somebody who was very, very, very close to him.
That if we do a video one time, we did something. And we forget that there are billions of people on the planet that needs to hear certain things. And sometimes God is going to use you to be.
See, there he goes. He just presupposes. Hey, Hatfield. Good to see you too. So G-Man kind of presupposes this God thing, as I said, and he talks that way, and it comes across to me as fanciful, as delusional, as fiction. That's another thing. Remember that story with the $3,000? God gave it to me. Yep. It's nuts. This guy's nuts. He's absolutely crazy. As you're going to be, as you'll see right now.
Be able to influence a certain group of people. So in order for us to get our message out, sometimes we got to repeat ourselves. So the atheist community how can I put this? It ain't just atheists. When you got a person who is a criminal or a person who is doing something that they know that is wrong to the point that they teach other people to do it, to the point that they think that there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, there is a problem there. There's a fundamental problem there, right? So from the Christian worldview, we're already look at the world as being sinners, people who are separated from God, people who are dead in their trespasses.
No, it doesn't exist. You see,
we were not created.
That's where I get all. What's the point of this? What's the point of this conversation when there is no God and he's referring all the time to this God that he doesn't really give us too much detail about? It's weird.
To do whatever we wanted to do. We were created to glorify God. You know, that gets some people angry. Some people don't like the idea.
It's certainly not something to get angry about. If you say we were created to glorify God, it's the dumbest thing that a human being can actually say. We were created to glorify God. I mean, what does it actually mean? We were created to glorify God. I've heard that before from Christians way back, wow, way back in the 80s. I've heard this talk from Christians. Nothing new at all.
Of glorifying God, putting God first, trusting in him. There are people out there that don't want to do such things. They want to do what they want. And they want to do it without consequence. They don't want to feel that guilt.
What exactly is he talking about? They want to do what they want. Everybody has the right to do what they want. That's the idea of individual freedom. But, there are rules and there are boundaries. We all know that. There are parameters. What exactly are you worried about, G-Man?
They don't want to be punished for it. And we have to understand that as believers. Not everybody out there loves Christ. And not everybody out there is going to want to follow his word.
Hey, did you hear that? G-Man actually said something true. Oh, you remember when I said I lost my train of thought before? I was talking about the volume control. I can't control my mic input. Or can I? Oh, maybe I what I'm trying to say is I can't see the volume level that you guys are hearing me at. So that's something that's missing. It used to, OBS was good for that. Anyway.
Not everybody wants to be fruitful and multiply. Not everybody wants to glorify the Lord. Not everyone wants to sing his praises. There are people out there that if they had it in their power, they would utterly take God out if they could. And that's ridiculous. But there are some people out there that would actually do that.
I worship my woman. Is that what he means? Worshiping God is. I glorify my woman. So he's saying that man is born. Humans are born in order to glorify God. So if I glorify my woman is God. I think he misses that part.
Because they think they're better than God. Why? I'm to this very day, even if I was not a Christian, I would still think that you would have to be very, very arrogant, cocky, and narcissistic to think that you believe that you're better than God, that your behavior is better than God.
Well, for one thing, G-Man, I just got to tell you one thing. I, Sidney Winston, I exist. Okay? That's big. That's huge when it comes to the evidence, the backup, the substance. Your God, I should say, that you're talking about and trying to glorify, doesn't exist. So there is a difference. I exist. God doesn't. Whether that makes me better than a non-existent God, I guess it makes me better than non-existent anything. So that's illogical, and irrational. But yes, I'm better than anything that doesn't exist. Whatever. Go for it.
If you can't sit here and make an argument that you tell the truth all the time and never lie, if you can't sit here and tell me you've never stolen anything, that you never lusted after anybody, you never done anything wrong, I can't even put you in the same conversation. That's kind of like these moronic people putting LeBron James over Michael Jordan. 6 NBA championships, undefeated 6 times in the NBA Finals. LeBron James has lost 6 times, and he has been doing nothing but specializing in losing.
This is exactly what G-Man believes. This, Christina, this.
You have to be perfect or close to being perfect to be in that behavior. I'm sorry, to be in those conversations. And if you're going to try to make yourself out to be God and say that you're better than him, you had better have a resume to be able to prove that.
Well, let's look at God's resume then, shall we? I don't want to go back too far, but let's see. God's resume. Let's see. He was he created humans. He created humans, and he doesn't like us. Okay, so he creates us. He doesn't like us, and he submits those. For those who believe in him, he has some very bad news. He hates you. So when religion, when the Jews are killed in the Holocaust by the Nazis, and God comes into the Holocaust on the side of the Nazis and helps the Nazis to kill the Jews, or orders them to kill the Jews, whatever, God is right there helping the Nazis kill the Jews. The Jews, on the other hand, are stuck in the concentration camps, dying and suffering, believing in a God that doesn't exist for them. The God obviously only exists for the Nazis because, the Nazis are doing what the Jews cannot prevent. So this God thing is dumb. Carry on, G-Man.
And I'm not talking about getting on here and using big words or supporting another person's channel or doing charity one time or giving somebody a donation one time. If you're going to try to compare yourself to God, at least do something with yourself, right? None of us on this planet can compare to the glory of God, can compare to the goodness of God.
See, this is absolute nonsense. Nonsense, because he's just making a claim that he has no way to back up. Absolutely no way, other than to pull out a book and open a page and say, look, it's written there or something.
So when I ask this question, I don't ask it lightly. Can you be good without God? And
yes, because whether you're good or whether you're bad, God still doesn't exist. So there you go.
Answer is, and I believe that the Bible teaches us this, that the answer is no.
Oh,
it is literally impossible. You cannot be good without God. You might be good in your own eyes, but it doesn't mean everybody else is going to look at what you're doing as being good. See, let me show you the fundamental problem. As a matter of fact, how about this? I
don't know. Where's my finger? This. Yeah. How does this? Oh, there we go. This. Check it out. Low IQ. G-Man. And yes, very true, very true. And also true is this. I'm rather good without his God. His God is evil, and his God, as he represents this God, is evil. Well, it's the same God that is represented in the Orthodox Bibles, or should I say Catholic Bibles.
Show you a little video here and let you all hear it for yourself.
A little video.
I have a person here talking about why you can't be good without God, because a lot of people just think this is just me. Man, these atheists have no idea how much work they got to do in order to try and in order to prove that that they're good and God isn't. Okay, let's go into this one. I think.
Hold on a second. You got to listen to what he says. Atheists are trying to prove that they're good and God isn't. Did you hear that? Have you ever heard anybody make that claim ever in your whole life? Ever? Atheists are trying to prove that they're good and God isn't. I'm going to repeat that because that was insane. If I could find it.
Let you all hear it for yourself. I have a person here talking about why you can't be good without God, because a lot of people just think this is just me. Man, these atheists have no idea how much work they got to do in order to try and in order to prove that that they're good and God isn't. Okay.
Yeah. In order to prove that we are good and God isn't. He has? Yeah. G-Man's, well, that's old. It's not live, G-Man. Did he? Christina, he said that to you before? What's that? That his God is evil? Yeah.
Let's go into this one right here. I think this guy makes a pretty good argument. This is the argument I was about to make, but I think I'm gonna let him make it first so that you can all see it. And this is why you can't be good without God. So check this out.
Yeah. The Great Depression. There's another one. The United States, the bastion of Christianity, the safest place for a Christian. Where was God? Where's God today? In the inner cities and in the streets of the crime. Where's Superman? We need Superman.
Can we be good without God? I understand why that question sometimes irritates my atheist friends. They hear it implying that Christians like me are suggesting if you're an atheist, you can't be a good person. But actually, the problem runs much deeper. I would suggest if there is no God, there's no such thing as goodness. The term collapses. You see, without God in the picture, what does the word good mean? Well, maybe each one of us gets to define it for themselves. I pick a set of values that I think are good, you pick a set of values that you think are good. But how on earth do we resolve our differences? We can't appeal upwards. Or maybe we let the states decide what goodness is. Well, probably most of us watching this video don't really trust politicians to decide anything, let alone what morality looks like. No wonder that Friedrich Nietzsche, the famous 19th century atheist, said, once you remove God, with God goes goodness. All you're left with is the will to power. So can you be good without God? No, you can't. Because without God, the term good is meaningless. I would go so far to say that the word good doesn't exist without God. That's why it was so easy to defeat the people at the atheist experience yesterday. It was easy.
Hold on. So he's insisting that the word good and the word God are inexorably connected somehow. Right, Gary? I mean, G-Man?
Easy to defeat them because in an atheistic worldview, there is no such thing as good, and there is no such...
Oh, in an atheist worldview, there is no such thing as good. What a lot of tripe. Where does this guy get it? G-Man, fuck, man, are you watching this? Are you? You can't be that stupid. Hold on. G-Man. He's got to be included. Wow, dude. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link if you guys want to come in and yak and stretch this out even longer than it's gonna be.
Such thing as evil. As a matter of fact, I laugh every time I hear these knuckleheads say things like God isn't good.
God does
not exist. Are you using my Bible to define that? To define what good is? Are you using the Quran, or what are you using? Because atheism doesn't have a definition for good and a definition for evil. You don't have these rules for how you're supposed to live. So how do you know, as an animal, as a higher evolved animal, how do you know what is good and what is evil?
Why is that such a tough question to answer for G-Man? Give us a little bit of reference, a little bit of context, and I will tell you if it's good or evil. Dude, it's simple. But let's see if he does that.
From your atheistic, logical worldview, how do you know this? A lot of us are dying to know. Because Matt Dillahunty is going to give you one idea of what's good. Arnold Ross is going to give you another idea of what's good. Rebel Apostate is going to give you another definition for what is good. This other person over here is going to tell you, and then this person, and then this person. Who's right and who's wrong in the atheistic worldview? Is it according to each individual?
So there's
I'm going to tell you why this is stupid and why you...
The atheist worldview. What is the atheist worldview? God does not exist. It's got nothing to do with good, bad, right, wrong. God doesn't exist. Let's move on, basically.
And why human beings can't live that way. Let me tell you why you can't live that way. And why the presupposition argument destroys these guys, okay? Because
presupposition argument? So the presupposition of God is more convincing than the presupposition of finite energy. Eternal finite energy. I don't think so. I think eternal finite energy is way more logical, because if you use it axiomatically and define your eternal finite energy just like that, then axiomatically you have your fundamental your beginning, as it were, which is eternal. So there's no beginning. It's just energy that's there. How it got there is because there cannot be any other state. There cannot be an energy less state. That's illogical. There's, to me anyway. Can't have nothing, like nothing. It does, impossible.
Because if we all did what we individually thought was good, our population would be going like that. There'd be a lot of dead people out there getting.
Okay, now I have to admonish. I have to admonish one of my viewers. I want to say that fine, yes, I condone. I absolutely think that your weed should be good. But now, Romans, you almost forgot to like the stream. So my advice to you, my friend, is before you hit the weed, you like the stream. That was it. Silly, stupid. Sorry.
A lot of people getting shot every day. Well, according to me, I think it's perfectly okay to kill this society and kill this society. I'll take it a step further. And if God doesn't exist, what's wrong with having a slave?
Well, if God does exist, what's wrong with having a slave? It doesn't seem to make a fucking difference, does it? Because slavery is a thing. Now, we know slavery as Egypt and Europe and Asia and whatever back in ancient times, slavery. But there is slavery today. There exists slavery today. The trade in humans, slavery. Now, if that exists, then God cannot exist because God likes slavery. Oh, so if God likes slavery, then God must exist. So let's see. What if God doesn't exist, but there's still slavery? It wouldn't make a difference. There'd still be slavery. So your argument falls apart, G-Man. Try again.
I'll take it even further. If God doesn't exist, what's wrong with a school shooting?
If okay, riddle me this, people. If God doesn't exist, what's wrong with a school shooting? That's what this guy just said. If God doesn't exist, what's wrong with the school shooting? Oh man, I don't know how I can respond to that any more than I just have. Okay, how do you explain yourself, G-Man?
If God doesn't exist, what's wrong with a man violating a woman?
If God doesn't exist, what's wrong with a man violating a woman? This guy's nuts. So if G-Man didn't think that God exists, he would violate a woman, because he's not going to violate a woman because God exists and doesn't like it. It's not that he can come to his own adult understanding that violating anyone, any other living being, animal or human, is wrong. We know it all intrinsically. Like, what is this? What has God got to do with anything to do with our morality? Absolutely nothing. But look at that face.
If God does not exist, what's wrong with it? I don't know if you look at the animal kingdom, but I could swear I see cats doing something to other cats in the form of violating them. I see dogs doing it, and I see a whole bunch of other lesser evolved animals doing these things.
What? The dogs violate dogs and cats violate cats and lesser evolved animals, whatever. This guy has no idea of what he speaks.
Without God, how do you come to the conclusion what is right and what is wrong?
I'll tell you what. Can everybody who's watching, put down in the comment or in the chat how you can judge right from wrong without God? Or don't bother. It's really a stupid question.
I would like for some of the more evolved animals to come in here and talk to a human being about why, without God, they can be good. And I'm going to call you that because that's what you guys say you are. If you believe in the theory of evolution, you believe that you're a higher evolved animal. Just keep it.
See, he just makes these ridiculous claims. We are not higher evolved. We are just as evolved as we're in our evolution. We're on our evolution spectrum, just like every other living species is on a evolution spectrum. What is this higher evolved nonsense? I'm a human being and I didn't evolve because God made human beings. Maybe all the others, everything else is evolution, but human beings, no. I don't believe in evolution. I'm a Christian.
And they're real. Gut-sick Gibbon is a higher evolved animal. She's a mutt.
Well said.
Ra's a mutt. Okay? If you believe in the theory of evolution.
Now he's going to call people who believe in the theory of evolution. It's not a matter of believing in the theory of evolution. The theory of evolution is true, whether you believe in it or not, G-Man.
You are nothing more than an animal.
So you're an animal. You're a monkey. Maybe you're not a monkey. Maybe you're a licking leprechaun.
That's what you are.
See? If you don't believe in God, then that's what you are. You're a mutt that salivates. I don't know.
According to your own worldview. See, you atheists make all of these jokes about us and what we believe. This week, y'all not going to like me because I'm going to start talking about the theory of evolution. And I'm going to start letting people know what you people actually believe at the.
All right. So here we have a guy who's cocky, confident that he has the real knowledge of evolution, human evolution, and it's all nonsense. He knows, and he's going to prove it to us. Oh, I hope he's going to prove it to us.
At the end of the day. Then we're going to see how much you want to do about people's beliefs. You are a higher evolved mutt who believes that you are capable, just like your cat can determine what's good and evil. You believe that you can determine what's good and evil. Because without God, you claim that you can explain to everybody what's good and what's evil. You're not allowed to use the Bible. You're not allowed to use any of the other belief systems out there.
I'm ready to take that challenge, G-Man. Come on in. Anytime. I'll take that challenge. We can show you good and evil easily. What's good and what's evil. I'll tell you what. We'll start off with here it is. Okay. Every human being has rights from the moment they're born. They have a right to bodily autonomy, and they have a right to be sheltered, fed, educated, nurtured. That's it. They don't have a right to be violated. They don't have a right to be brainwashed, indoctrinated. They have a right to be nurtured, mentored. They have a right to be able to, they have a right to be taught to think for themselves, to ask difficult questions, and not accept non-answers, which is what you're providing us with in this video. All this nonsense, non-answers, these wild claims, and the dumb question. Really, it's a dumb question. How can you be good without God? I mean, think of any country that's incredibly atheist. It's like Iceland or something. Is everybody going across murdering everybody else because they don't know the difference between good and bad, and utterly nonsensical?
All I want you to do is to bring your higher evolved animalistic butt in here and explain to me how you can be good without God.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you bring your lower evolved butt in here, and I will explain to you, G-Man. How can you not be watching? The link is pinned at the top.
Then when you begin to think like this, you will understand why I'm talking like this. All right. So let me put the link out there. Listen to me. You don't got to come in the room. The audience already knows you guys are scared.
Hopefully none of you people ever have to get to think like G-Man thinks.
We've established that for an entire week. Okay. Can you be good without God? That is the question. I don't believe it's possible, because without God, you don't know the definition of good. You don't even know what the definition of evil is.
Such an idiot. G-Man, you are dumb. With a silent B. Dumb.
According to your atheistic worldview. Oh, you're probably going to tell everybody, G-Man didn't put the link out there. G-Man, there's the link right there. And by the way, if you want to know how good the atheist community is, I put a little link.
I got a better idea
in the chat here. I can't play this video on this channel. When you watch the video, you will understand why. Stop watching this video right now. Click that link and go see what these good people is supporting. Just go look at it. I'll give you a hint. It's when a person who is under 18 has relations with somebody who's over 18.
There we go.
Not only are they defending it, they want it. Click that link and you can see what I'm talking about. Click the link right there.
Link.
And we can see what good people do. And this is just a taste of what I can show you about what these people actually believe concerning them being good. Okay? By the way, I would like to thank the atheist community for not flooding my YouTube channel that I did yesterday when I called the Atheist Experience, telling me that I got destroyed, I was logically this, and I was logically that. Everybody visibly saw how frustrated those two were when they had to talk to me. Not everybody's gullible. That appeal to emotion isn't going to work on everybody. and it doesn't work on me. But
it's very, very, very. You see, this is the core, Hatfield. This is the core of my problem with Christianity. If the only reason they don't go and do something disgusting, nefarious, lascivious, whatever, promiscuous, is because God, then it says more about their character than it says about God. Because I don't take God into, God is nothing. It doesn't exist. But I don't go around living outside my boundaries, outside the boundaries of civil society. You know, our criminal and civil law is based on reason, on logic, on what's the best and fairest outcome for everybody. And that's got nothing to do with anything that doesn't exist, like a God. So this guy has drunk the Kool-Aid and his belly is full.
If you are the smartest people on social media, if you own the internet, if you guys have a hold on logic and reason, click the link. Or do me a favor, about Christians not being smart and not being able to do anything. And by the way, what I just got finished saying is for literally all of my brothers and sisters in Christ who's ever had to engage an atheist all around the world. What I did
because every one of you have lost the argument that you bring to the atheist every single time, without fail. There's no way that you didn't faceplant. Every one of you Christians. Every one of you Christians that G-Man is referring to.
On the atheist experience was to glorify my Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ, and it was for every Christian on social media who had to endure talking to these people who live in the land of make-believe.
A land of make-believe. He lives according to this thick book of make-believe. Oh boy.
All right. Now, let's get to the secondary point of this particular video until we see who has the courage to come in here. Atheists constantly say they're against religion.
I can't come in there, G-Man, because it's recorded and it's in the past. But you can come in here because this is live and there's a link. If you want to defend your God or defend the existence of your God, that's the only thing that I'm really interested in discussing, is how you explain the existence of your God. Explain how your God comes into existence. And don't tell me that God is eternal and laugh at me when I say energy is eternal, because that just makes you a hypocrite.
That the world would be better without religion. I want to show some of the younger people what it looks like when you actually stop saying religion and you start naming the religions. I think it's kind of funny, don't you think?
Well, what religion would the world be better off with? Can we add a religion to make all the other religions worse off than the one religion and switch to it? Or is it just better off for us to just nuke not so much nuke the religions, but make them irrelevant, make them unfashionable, make religions sort of culturally taboo for a secular society? That's what I'd like to see done.
So, so a quick screen share here. I think you guys will find this interesting. So, the world will be better without religion. I think I kind of agree with you. You know, let's take a look at this here real quick. Hold on.
The world will be better about religion. I think did I hear correctly? Woo!
For naming the religions. I think it's kind of funny, don't you think? So, so a quick screen share here. I think you guys will find this interesting. So, the world will be better without religion. I think
the world will be better without religion. Well, I think he's made my argument. We agree Me and G-Man and I actually agree on something. The world will be better without religion. But the problem with G-Man, he's so fickle. He changes his mind like that. I hope he doesn't do it now.
I kind of agree with you. You know, let's take a look at this here real quick. Hold on. Actually, no, not this one. I don't want this one. Not yet.
Not yet.
That one's got a whole lot of them. So when they say that there's no religion, I'm going to show you guys some of the religions that they're talking about.
Oh, yours doesn't count, huh?
Here we go. So according to the atheist community, we would do better without the following. These would be non-theistic religions, ladies and gents. First of all, let's get a quick.
So he's totally off the mark. Without religion is without the religious institutions that govern our lives, the state, that govern the governments. That's what we mean. So he's going towards, he's looking at non-monotheistic religions, non-theistic religions, Buddhism, Taoism, and Jainism, and he's going to say something stupid about them.
Definition of these, which focus, okay, these are religions which focus on philosophy, ethics, spiritual development rather than the creator God, alongside practices of Confucianism, focus on the ancestral reference of and ethics, and modern movements like secular humanism or ethical culture, and Satanism. So let's look at this real quick here. So atheist believes that.
Did you see how it says there? Satanism, using Satanism as a symbol and not a religion. It did say that. I'm going to show you. So, and some forms of Satanism using Satan as a symbol, not a being. These systems find spiritual being in human experience, nature, or universal principles, rather than divine beings. You see, he didn't read the end of that. But I want you to know that there is more to this paragraph than what G-Man let you, what G-Man read out to you. So he's very, very dishonest.
It's like secular humanism or ethical culture and Satanism. So let's look at this real quick here.
See?
So atheist believes that the world will be better without Buddhism. That is a non-theistic religion.
Okay, this is where he's starting to talk absolute crap. No atheist in the world has ever said, ban Buddhism, ban Taoism, ban Jainism, ban Confucianism. So the next paragraph that he's going to be reading of his episode is going to be bullshit, but it's all been bullshit.
Let me say this again. Atheists believe that the world will be better without non-theistic religions.
Not true. No one said that. Has anyone ever heard an atheist say the world would be better without non-theistic religions? Anyone? No.
That would involve Satanism, which is made up of atheists. If you think I'm making this up, go look it up. Go look up who.
Obviously, it's made up of atheists, you idiot. Satanism is there to mock Christianity. That's the reason. It's a troll. It's a troll ideology. That's what it is. It's there to point out how stupid Christianity is. And this guy is so stupid that he doesn't even realize it.
Is the ones that make up the satanic church. It is LaVeyan Satanists. It is atheist.
Yes, exactly. LaVeyan atheists. Well said, G-Man. You do not have a clue about what LaVeyan atheism is. It's a parody of, it's a mocking of Christianity. Idiot.
Atheists are the ones that make up LaVeyan Satanism.
Yes.
Secular humanism is a religion. It is a non-theistic religion.
Non-theistic religion. The definition of religion is that it's part of theology, part of theism. It has to be, otherwise it's not a religion. This guy, I don't know, man, who's been smoking more meth? Shanny and Rev together or G-Man on his own?
They say that we need to get rid of religion. I'm assuming they're talking about secular humanism.
You're assuming, are you?
Which 99.9% of these atheists practice, preach, and teach.
See?
Taoism and Taoism emphasizes living in harmony with Tao in the natural universal way, often focusing on the balance of spontaneity with varied views of deities. And by the way, atheists practice a lot of these, by the way. I just want to let y'all know. These are the religions that you'll find atheists practicing. Jainism, a spiritual tradition that emphasizes non-violence and liberation of the soul without a supreme creator God, that it acknowledges gods as being who also leads liberation.
Look. That feels nailed it again. Man, I've been in churches with some of the worst people in the world, most judgmental, biggest braggarts, womanizers, people who are the biggest Christians when people are watching. But when alone, yep. What do you get up to, G-Man, when you're alone? Are you back to your old ways? I bet he is.
Confucianism, primarily a philosophy and ethical system focused on social harmony, folly, piety, and ancestor veneration rather than divine worship. Here's my personal favorite. When we got to get rid of religion, we have to get rid of secular humanism, a non-religious philosophy emphasizing human reason, ethics, and justice, finding meaning and human potential in the natural.
Even Darth Dawkins doesn't go this far.
World. If you want to have some fun with the atheist community, when they say we need to get rid of religion, let's tell them we need to start with secular humanism. And when they say it's not a religion, show them how it is a non-theistic religion.
Absolute stupidity. If they say it's not a religion, show them that it's a non-theistic religion. I just can't believe how stupid this person, G-Man, is.
Because unfortunately, many of these atheists on social media are so uneducated and are so gullible. They believe in order to have a religion, you have to have a deity.
Ah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ethical Culture Society for Ethical Culture focuses on the ethical.
So, in order for you to have a religion, you have to have a deity. Well, you kind of do. But a religion and a way of life is not necessarily one and the same. Can you agree with that? Anyone? G-Man? Right?
Ethical living community without supernatural beliefs, appealing to those seeking religious community without deities. Satanism, LaVeyanism. I absolutely love this one. Atheistic Satan is a symbol of individualism, rebellion, and carnal existence, not a worship entity.
Exactly. It's a joke.
You know what? Maybe we need to get rid of two of these first, and that's Satanism and LaVeyan Satanism, and we need to get rid of secular humanism. Since they want to.
He's so protective of his non-existent God.
Get rid of religion, and they don't want to be specific about what they're talking about. Non-theism, a broad term for religions that don't center on a god or gods, encompassing atheistic, no gods, and agnostic, God's existence, unknown, irrelevant beliefs. Irreligious atheism. Atheism is a lack of belief in God.
Atheism is a lack of belief in gods. That is the most hilarious sentence I've ever heard in my life. Seriously, I just can't get myself to laugh as hard as G-Man is laughing at it. Look.
They keep forgetting that atheism in the United States is a religion. That's why I laugh every time I hear, we need to get rid of religion. We need to get rid of religion. If the government.
Atheism in the United States is a religion? Really? How does that work?
If did that, atheism would be gone overnight. Irreligion, and then all of a sudden, no, people need to have the freedom to believe what they want to believe. Irreligion, atheism. Atheism is a lack of belief in gods. Irreligion covers non-religious systems that still provide meaning, like humanism or SBNR, spiritual but not religious.
I have doggy duty, so I'm going to let this run. And what should I keep up there? I'll keep this up there. And I'll be right back.
So atheists, when we talk about getting rid of religion, should we start with atheism, secular humanism, and all of the other religions that atheists actually practice? Aaron Ra, for example, is part of the Levian Satanic Church. Perhaps we should get rid of his religion first. So you guys are so much cowards. Not only would you not come in here, you're not man or woman enough to say, I'm against Christianity. Let me tell you something. If I wasn't a Christian, I'm the kind of person that's going to walk in the room and I'm going to say, you know what, I just don't agree with you Christians. I'm not going to be mock them, ridicule in public. Don't be all too polite. That religion. Why don't you be specific? Be a man or a woman about it. Okay, like man up. Grow a set. Actually, get on here and say I am against blah 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 blah. I love this new atheism that we see today because new atheism is cowardism. They only go to echo chambers. They only support people who say what they want to hear, showing that we are correct about these people and their worldview. A person can be righteous without God. Question, is that person's righteousness filthy?
Is that the way they do it?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that one. But no, I don't believe a person can be righteous without God. No. A person can be righteous without God. Question is that person's righteousness filthy? I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. But the point of the matter is that atheists claim that they can be good without God. If you can be good without God, I'll tell you what. I already did this earlier. I'll do it again. Oh boy. I think I put the link out there. By the way, if you want to get your laugh on and you want to see what good people do, there's a link right there. So you can't do this when you're on the atheist experience. But if that guy ever comes to my YouTube channel, atheists can be good without God, then I'm going to show him the video here where that person is supporting and saying that they have the right to be people over the age of 18 having relations with people who's under 18. If you smell what the rock is cooking. And if you don't believe me, like I said, click that link. It's right there in the live chat.
If you smell what's cooking? Did you say that?
Take a look at the video. And I'll tell you what. I'll even screen share you what it looks like.
Oh.
I won't play the video, but I'll screen share.
Oh, I lost stream. Oh no, I didn't. I'm lying.
Share it. You know what I mean? I am protected under fair use, so I'll let you all see what I'm talking about in a minute. This is the video you're going to be looking at. Atheist view on Catholic. You know what? This right here. Watch this video and listen to what this moron right here has to say. Ask him what his gender is after he finishes telling everybody what he believes about.
We don't want to.
It's absolutely disgusting. You got to take a look at it. And by the way, that's just one video. I can show you them being racist. I can show you them in their discourse just talking about some of the most heinous and disgusting things. I got it all. Me, Brett Keane, we got it all. With just how filthy.
Why don't we look for all those videos where these pastors and Christians and people in positions of religious authority are being arrested for child prostitution, child molestation, child grooming, child assault, all sorts of things. There are thousands of them on the internet, of these disgusting theists who are preaching one thing according to the ridiculous, stupid Bible that G-Man believes in, and then living inappropriately within civil society. Disgusting.
And disgusting these people are at the end of the day, who claim that they can be good people without God. If you can be good without God, could you please come in here and beat me up with a dictionary and show me what the definition of good is and what the definition of evil is?
So he had, again, he's tied the word God to the word good, and he's repeating it over and over and over again until the listener agrees that good and God have a the words good and the word God have an absolute direct relationship. This is what he's trying to do.
But you're not going to do it. You know what you're going to do? You're going to wait for your pastor, Deconstruction Zone, to come on. You're going to wait for your deity, Matt Dillahunty, to come on, and you're going to listen to everybody he has to say. You're going to get your note.
Matt Dillahunty is a fool. Don't listen to what Matt Dillahunty has to say. Have you ever heard Matt Dillahunty? He's not very smart. I mean, he's an atheist, and he had a good show back in the day. I'm not sure if he's still online, but don't listen to him.
Book, and you're going to take down notes, and then you're going to come to my YouTube channel and try to use those arguments against me, forgetting that both of those guys are running from me. Just keeping it real. Let me show you something.
Keeping it real, right?
In the Bible here, real quick. This is in Psalms, Psalm chapter 2. I think this is popular amongst us Christians.
Yeah, nobody cares.
You know what I mean?
No, nobody cares.
It's very encouraging to remind us how you guys are wasting your time.
Really?
And I'm going to show you what I mean when I actually read this, because you're actually mentioning here. I think a lot of you call yourself heathens, right? So let's go into this real quick. Why do the heathen rage? People imagine a vain thing. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, "Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in deliverance. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex in his pleasure. Yeah, I have set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, and this day I have begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen of..."
Look at him. If you can lip read fast, you can understand all the words he's saying. But he's talking nonsense from this book. I just want let him just get through it. Because I definitely don't want to hear what he's saying.
In my chat here that wants to come in here. I don't know what he believes. I don't know who he is. So let's just do this real quick before we bring him in here. How are you doing, J.D.? How are you doing?
J.D. Kane, probably.
How are you doing, J.D.? You're on Preaching to the Choir Ministries. You got to unmute. You got to unmute your microphone. If you've never been in here before.
Oh, hey man, how you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, good. I didn't know you had me on, but I guess you're not showing me because I'm new. Just wanted to make sure I was like legitimate or something.
All right.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I just heard about you.
That's not JD Lang.
I heard your name from some other people, and I just popped over. I subscribed to you, saw you were on here. I was running a stream myself, actually. I try to get conversations with atheists often, but they back away because I tend to go into questioning their presuppositions and assumptions. For instance, like when you ask, can you be good without God? I would obviously say no, but to an unbeliever, I'd say, what is good without God? What is the term itself? It just becomes a subjective preference based on your feelings. So.
Nonsense.
Exactly. I totally agree.
Nonsense.
They can't define for us what is good. They can't define for us what's evil, because according to their worldview, it's just them, and they're all the product of evolution. They're just highly evolved animals at the end of the day. That's all they are.
Let's see. Okay, the guy's gone.
I've enjoyed the chat thus far. I just I didn't have as much time as I wanted, but my name's JG, as you see there on the screen, and yeah, good to meet you, man. I'll see you around for sure. All right.
If you have any guests on your show, let me know.
All right. Take care, man.
All right, no problem. Later. All right. So let's see, 45 minutes and 20 seconds. So let's stop there today because I don't really got nobody watching right now. It's like unless.
I know what that feels like, G-Man. I really do.
And what the reality is, I think only one person is watching. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this show. And I am going to go live again later in the week. I'm going to take a break since I've been doing this every day since Sunday before
later in the week.
This experience.
This was 2 days ago, so it's coming.
So.
Oh, sorry.
If you're an atheist.
I got to stop it when I talk. He says he's going live later in the week, and this recording is from 2 days ago. So later in the week, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Oh, all right. So coming up, look forward to G-Man. Well, let's look forward to doing a G-Man expose, a G-Man reaction video.
I want you to think about that. I want you to think about why you believe that you can be good without God. And I want you to think about another thing. Hopefully somebody will timestamp this for somebody. I want you to think about this too. All right, because this is important. Why do you only want us to come to your echo chamber?
You know, really, the one thing that really, really puzzles me about Christians, specifically Christians, and the questions they ask and the things that they say. They literally say that if it wasn't for God, they would be raping babies. They would be murdering at random. But because God exists and God makes the rules, I don't do those things. They'd be out raping women all day long if it wasn't for God. This is what Christians say. So God must be true. God must exist because I'm not out raping women, the Christians say. And if God didn't exist, then I would be out raping women, Christians say. It's like the most ludicrous, disgusting point of view in the modern age. It really stinks.
Are you so insecure in your beliefs that you can't go on a channel where somebody disagrees with you? Just think about that. And until next time.
Oh, when a Christian disagrees with me and comes on my channel, have you, like the other day, that guy comes on Jill and he just lost it. He just wouldn't stop fucking talking. Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't get a word in. And every time I try to talk, he'd just laugh and carry on talking. That's kind of what they do. They just try and take it over. And they're kind of little destroyers. That's all they do, is they try and destroy the room, destroy the ambience, destroy the atmosphere. They're evil. Christians are evil motherfuckers. Well, those that we see online anyway.
Guys, this has been another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I want to let the atheists know out there that Jesus Christ is Lord, that Jesus is going to return us.
Well, let me tell you something, G-Man. Jesus Christ is a myth.
Second time. And he ain't coming back as a baby in no manger. When he comes back, he's coming back here as the King of Kings.
Yeah. So, Happy Jesus says, even with Jesus, G-Man is a questionable person. Yes, he scammed David Anthony out of $1,000 and didn't repay him when he had the money from selling Rev's house. You're despicable, G-Man. If this is true, and I have no reason to not believe it because it's got Jesus in the name, you're a charlatan. You're a thief. And you're a Christian. Makes sense.
And Lord of Lords, and he's going to righteously judge this world. And you're either with him or you're against him. You're either going to remain in your sin or you're going to turn from your sin.
This is the thing with the sin. They are so obsessed with sin, even though they can't define it. And when they do define it, it's you can't understand it because it doesn't make sense. Because they start, it's in your heart, it's in your this, and then it's lust, and they start making up such stupid nonsense and taking it so seriously as if it's really true. That's really the funny part of this whole Christianity kick.
Just think about that. When you start going into my comment sections, start calling me a bunch of names without actually dealing with the topic of the actual video. Because if you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're going to heaven. If you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior and you die in your sins, you're going to hell, whether you believe it or not. Read your Bible.
You go to hell whether you believe it or not. How's that for a claim, for an arrogant fucking claim? You're going to hell whether you believe it or not. That is the most unconvincing statement in the world, you know. And these people are trying to fearmonger. That's what Christianity. That's what these Christians, these online Christians, do. All they do is try and fearmonger, and they try to out fearmonger each other. It's actually quite funny. It's like dumb Christian wars.
And do what it says.
Do what it says.
God bless.
The fool has said.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to listen to that. So there you go. We've had a good 2-hour run between Shanny and G-Man. We got a show out of it. No one joined the room, so that means that I don't have to carry on streaming because no one's here, and we've really, number one, run out of time in a way, but at the same time, we've also run out of content. So I'm going to leave it there, but just remember, Christianity is stupid. Because what do you have to believe to be a Christian? You have to believe, first and foremost, that Jesus Christ, the mythical Jesus Christ, who we know is mythical, rose to heaven. No, sorry. You have to believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross and was resurrected to heaven. You have to believe that. If you don't believe that, you can't be a Christian. And how can you believe that? That's the stupidest thing in the world to even contemplate. Yet, millions do. It shows you how stupid and low IQ millions of people are in this world. So, Christians, without your Bible, you've got nothing. Without your Bible, you don't have a story. The Bible itself was written by man, conceived by man, and edited by man. So all your claims about God, about Christianity, are specious, useless, empty, vacuous. They got no substance whatsoever. So suck it, Christians. We don't buy your shit anymore. We're done with you. You listen to us now. You listen to reason. You listen to logic. Listen to rational thinking, and try it yourself sometime. You might like it. I'm assuming. Anyway, we will dive into this. We'll probably carry on more in the crushing of Christianity situation as it is next time, as well as laughing at these crazy Christians like G-Man and Shanny and Charlie. So with that, I'm looking around for absolutely no idea what I'm looking around for. Again, I'm at the end of a stream. I'm never quite sure how it works. So let's see. If I end it there, no, I've got to end it here. I have to turn on my audio to figure out when to. So you'll probably be hearing things twice, or maybe not. Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. When I hear a bit of a lag, I'm going to turn it off. Love you. I love you all. See you next time.